said about 5 hours.
That sounds right.
Damn it. I haven't played, so I wouldn't know. I actually never played the WrestleMania arcade game either, believe it or not.
It's basically Mortal Kombat.
It is. It's made by Midway.
Yeah, because I know how goofy some of those moves sound. Like, Razor Remote can literally turn his arm into a Razor's Edge. And, like, Doink literally just uses, like, clown props as weapons and shit.
That was one of the games I broke on stream, because Dan really wanted to see it.
Yeah, because you ended up, like, DMing me the VOD for that.
There were some pretty crazy things that happened.
And, like, the commentators are, like, Vince McMahon and King.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. This is, like, early. Yeah, this is, like, 95 WWF.
Yeah,
it's
so
even got
like Doink and
Clown.
Yokozuna, yeah.
And Bam Bam Bigelow of all people.
Fucking
And
Doink.
Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
Lex Luger.
My favorite Superman villain. I love that dumb sketch.
Oh, the robot chicken one. Yeah.
Yeah, who's attacking you? Lex Luger, the wrestler. Nice try.
And then the bomb actually blows up. It's like, oh yeah, the total package is back. Go Lex Luger. Go Lex Luger.
It's your birthday.
It's so good, dude.
Robot Chicken is a show I've been watching a hot minute.
I haven't watched it in forever, but the really good things on that show were really good.
I will give them that. I always thought that show was like, they were super creative what they could get away with. Both in like the terms of like literally the content they could get away with, and the stuff they pulled off with those action figures.
Yep.
Oh, I love stop motion. I got mad respect for anybody who does that. The one I always see a reference to though is just Darkest Sketch.
Yeah, I mean we even say that every now and then. So.
This is the darkest sketch in television history!
One that I remember that I would always joke about back in the day was their Strawberry Shortcake parody, Bitch Puddin'.
Oh,
right.
Yeah. She got like
That
a
was
whole
one.
episode or something, didn't she?
I think so.
Slam! You all get a taste of the bitch pudding!
That was the thing I loved.
I still remember this. Shadow Warrior remembers the Street Fighter gag. I still remember the Mario and Luigi Grand Theft Auto one they did.
That one is pretty good, and then Yoshi at the end just goes to Raccoon City and dies horribly.
Yeah!
I love the thing about the Street Fighter. If this is the same one that we're talking about, where it's like Wednesday asshole, Thursday douche face, or something like that. It's just like, you gotta get those TPS reports, and then it's like, Ryu from Street Fighter, what are you doing here? I don't know, but those TPS reports were definitely due Wednesday.
They just Hadokens him instantly. He's like, I'll get right on it.
It just went so out of nowhere. He's just like, I don't know what I'm doing here. They're definitely due.
Alex found a 5-star Butterfree if you're in on that Joker.
Yeah, give me a second.
Alright, what's our boss? This must be the... Oh, God! Is this the ant team that someone was asking about?
It's like a jail cell of Chicago mob.
Oh, yeah, this is the Mafia team. So, there's a weird spin-off series of this. I guess now is a good time to talk about, because I have a lot of dumb, old cartoon knowledge. Fucking Penelope Pitstop, who we fought earlier, did you know she had her own spin-off?
Yeah, and it lasted like 13 episodes.
So, these guys over here, the Mafia, are helping her. They're protecting her from her butler, who is evil, but Penelope does not know that she is being tricked by the butler constantly. Lore.
Weird.
That's what we need. We need a lore emote.
You know what? That's actually not a bad idea. With how often we go into like the deep lore on certain things, like the Air Bud movie universe.
So who's down for lore? What would we even make the lore? Would it just be like a big...
It would probably just be like a big gold word. Just the word lore.
How about this? I got it. No, I got it. It's the spine of a book and it just says lore. Let me dust out that lore for you. It says I have not received any stamps yet, Dan. Is it open? Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, Rose of John with the professor's cap. Keep in mind, we got to work with like very restrictive, measurements here, unfortunately. An emote has to look decent at 28 by 28 pixels, which is not a lot to work with.
Too bad we can't have single letters.
Yeah, emotes had to be viewable in 28 by 28, 56 by 56, and 112 by 112. It's very restricted to work with, and it's why we haven't chased some of our crazier ideas.
Yeah.
Airbud's head for Proton lore.
I think that's...
That's too... I feel like it also has to be usable outside of that, because like some people might not remember the Airbud thing.
And I don't think a lot of viewers from today were even there for that. I don't even know
how many people were here for that Airbud lore stream?
That's probably not going to get uploaded for a long time in the archive.
I know a lot of regulars were here. Wasn't that a birthday stream? It probably was. People saying they know that from Yuki's clip.
Yeah, I tried to go over the Scooby-Doo timeline with Dalton last week when we did the first stream of First Frights.
Oh, you mean the fourth Scooby-Doo game with a laugh track?
You know it!
Why are there lab mice here in this
Good
cave?
Dalton had to question some of the lore placements that I put in, but I was like, well, I mean, I give some pretty good reasons for the dumb. Well, this would make sense, right? Like, there's basically a split in the timeline where at a certain point, Red Shirt Shaggy has to exist. So how did it exist, you might ask? But characters are missing from 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. Isn't it weird?
Are you were trying to make up Scooby-Doo lore?
Are you trying to imply that Shaggy killed his friend, and that's why his shirt is red?
But you know how he did it? If you go back even further, see here's the thing with the timeline split. Scrappy made him do it.
Oh God.
Because in the other timeline, they're like, "Screw you, Scrappy, get out of here," and then the movie happens where Scrappy's the villain and he gets revenge.
We promise never to speak of him again.
This is the best part of what was that? What's New Scooby-Doo, right?
Mystery Incorporated.
Mystery Inc. Thank you. Shaggy shirt was already red. Yeah, that's because it already happened by that point. That's.
He could have just put it in the wash with something else.
Yo, those movies are incredible. They're such good movies when you look back at them.
You're welcome, Shinny, for reminding you to do laundry.
It's great. It's got Moai heads. Shit, you're right.
Alice just really wanted to make a Gradius game, so they made Wacky Races.
They said I could become anything, so I became Big Viper.
I like how I went on my way to get an extra life on the last stage of the game. I'm at 24.
Smash 2's 2 Monsters Unleashed, just type in.
Hey, you did lose one life this playthrough, John. That's true. Did I only lose one life so far? That's hilarious. And also kind of sad. It's hilariously sad. You guys always say Atlas games are hard. Well, here you go. Yep, there you go. Wacky Races got your back. That's not a platform. I thought that was a platform.
How the hell did you land that?
I got lucky. No way around that. What the fuck? I disagree. Oh god.
Gonna be a lot of exploding animal bits everywhere when you're done.
Exactly. Muttley's just literally been killing endangered species this entire time. Oh shit! Fucker! You can't fly after that hits you. Well, there we go. More than one death. There had to be at least one of those bullshit deaths. All right, I can't fly anymore. I need to get that ability back.
It's not an NES game without him.
What is that skunk doing standing on its... Like, doing like a handstand?
When he needs to.
Thank goodness they don't take away your health extensions, otherwise I would actually be in trouble. Oh god, who's yodeling? Who is yodeling?
It's Muttley.
Muttley is yodeling. The dog is howling. And my mouse is screwed up. What happened here? Captain Joe says, yodel time. Have not much to say, but after a long work week last week working in a food warehouse, this week has been fairly easy. Also getting surprise job interviews while you work are something. Really? In a warehouse? You know what? At least that works out in your favor then. Thank you, Joe. Oh yeah, the idle animations. If I just sit there and like Muttley will laugh. And apparently like Smite was so excited about some other idle animation that he made anyone who raced this game actually like go through the idle animations. And apparently it's a different idle animation per stage or something crazy like that. Oh, it's Captain Caveman! I don't think it's actually Captain Caveman, but I want it to be Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman.
Captain Caveman! And son. Oh. Okay.
Purple Caveman. Not quite there yet.
Just Caveman!
Ah. Champion of the Caveman. Ah.
Champion of the Ice Age.
Oh, is that game? That might be game. Now what? You got caught 2 drats and double drats! It's the Slag Brothers, I've been told. Thanks to you, we came in last place again! Hey, 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 hey! Stop that dumbfounded laughing! Also, why did you... That's a different character! That's not you! Yep, that's it. We beat the game.
Alright.
Well, I guess we could start, you know, the next game.
Alright, we do Game X. Cool.
Now's your chance to show everyone it's not an X-Men game.
Joke's on you. Here's the funny thing. I had a non-X-Men game option, but I wasn't sure if it would be interesting enough. The funny thing is, Game X, if I stick with the one I have, we could also theoretically beat tonight. Because I knew this was going to be short, but I didn't think it was going to be this short.
What, is the game like 20 minutes long?
It's a fighting game. So it could be.
So it's like 20 minutes long.
It could be. And I kind of want to see that because it's a pretty dope game. X marks the cool spot. Oh, if only that was...
Yes, the trophy is all mine! We'll see, Snicker. Threat, why does this always happen?
How the fuck did Muttley say that? He's a dog.
Snicker, Snicker.
Well, Scooby the dog, he can talk just fine.
That's different.
Well, kind of. He has trouble with his R's, but still.
Yep, that's it. This just stuck permanently on this scene of Muttley laughing at him.
There's your idle animation, Smite.
It's beautiful.
Ain't even here.
Probably not.
No, he's streaming.
Yeah, he's playing Nier, I think, right now.
What is he doing? Oh, he must have been doing FF14 earlier.
All right, there we go. That's game W down. And I guess we'll do game X here in a bit. Let me even check what game I actually have settled on.
Is it gonna give it to you?
Arf, arf. First we gotta rock, then we gotta roll.
Then
Go,
we let it
go.
drop it, go, let it go!
There it is.
missed
That was it.
streaming.
I knew someone would remember it.
I miss streaming Resident Evil 2 because I would hear that in the distance because I had that mod installed.
But you didn't have the Phil Collins one.
No, I had the X gonna give it to you, and it was the dirty version because you go dirty or you don't at all with X gonna give it to you.
Yeah, because like that song is like half censored otherwise. It's the same as an Eminem song.
It was just really funny when you hear the really inappropriate part of that song in the distance. You're like, that's alright, 1, that's uncalled for. 2, oh shit, he's coming.
He's gonna give it to you.
Ayo, where am I? Oh wait, can't say that on Twitch.
Bark at.
No, we're gonna get in so much trouble.
Nico B, thank you for the gift sub
You
bomb.
be a partnered streamer, Dan. That's what you gotta do. Is it worth it?
Snow Lily, thank you for subbing.
Chuck
It's
it
Reds
back.
for 5. Stromblong as I'm cutting them off at this point. For 4. Mursame for 48. I am Robot 88 for 15. Matt Neal 1 for 15. Queen of Glitch for 11. And Great Sage 56 for 27. Thank y'all for subbing, guys. I've been told there are no new eggs in the carton, which means it's time for a classic.
You will give me an egg.
We're going to go to break. When we come back, I debated on this because there was a game on the SNES I was curious about called Zardiaz, which was like a launch title platforming game that looked kind of cool, where you were like 3 different robots. But I figured since there's like 30 fucking X-Men games, let's go with one of the possibly, hopefully shorter ones. X-Men Children of the Atom for the Sega Saturn.
Oh no, is that? Oh no! Oh no, that's a fucking fighter on air, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh god!
See you in a bit.
X-Men.
Ah, hell.
All right.
No, it's not Welcome to Die. That's actually a good game.
Yeah.
This. No.
Welcome to Die is X-Men Arcade. Dan, what was the one we did on Arcade Pit that one time? X-Men Academy 2? With the summer outfits?
No,
Oh yeah, I
think this
had
is it.
access to those as well, and those were both tempting. So
Oh wait, I thought this was the. Never mind. I thought this was the same game.
this is a Capcom one.
Oh, so it might actually be good. Why are you whining, Dan? Because I thought this was the really bad X-Men game that was on Arcade Pit and AI Arena. Dan, speedrunner of Forbidden Memories and Chain of Memories. Oh god, no. I like how as soon as I put the Switch in sleep mode, I get a message saying 5-star Clefable. God damn it.
I could pass on that one.
Actually, I do have an answer for that. I have my toxicity.
I do too, but I'm just like, you know.
get the old Saturn ready.
I think this will be my last raid of the night, though. God, I gotta open a window. It's fucking hot in this house right now. I don't know why. That was not my answer to this fable, but sure. CO Tim is technically the first Marvel Capcom game. Oh!
So yeah, how is everyone? Anyone's got any questions? I know we've been kind of doing stuff on the side, but yes, feel free to ask us. Who is your favorite X-Man or X-Woman?
Who is your favorite X-Chicken?
Okay, real answer. Technically not an X-Men, but I'm gonna count it. Magneto. Big fan of him.
Magneto!
Also, he's one of the coolest Jewish characters in comics, so, you know.
I was about to ask, is it because, like,
Yes.
he's a Jewish character with good representation?
Yo, real talk, if the X-Men Origins Wolverine was a really good movie, they were gonna do one with Magneto where he's going around Nazi Germany and, like, just doing his thing. That would have been so awesome.
Just Magneto fucking up Nazis for like 2 hours?
Dude, I would have loved that.
That sounds cathartic as hell.
Too bad the first movie sucked.
Alright, let's see if I regret this decision. Because I got one of those brand new Sega Sega Saturn controllers they made recently. So this is going to be me also breaking in a brand new controller I've never used before. This is going to be interesting.
Too bad they fucked it up except for the video game. Yeah, the video game is actually really good, I hear.
Yep, Raven Software made a pretty good one. And now all they do is Call of Duty DLC. Thanks, Activision.
Have I heard of the Jellystone cartoon coming out on HBO Max? No, I have not, but I'm sold now that you said it's like the Looney Tunes show.
It's the see-through one, James. Quick donation check. Northwest Territories says, for the record, our snowmen do not bounce. They are frozen to the ground because it is too damn cold. I feel that is very accurate. Yuki Mizuno says, hey John, I remember picking Wacky Races for game clearing last year before changing to Valhalla, the bartending visual novel game for this year. Oh well, I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm... what the fuck? You're not caught up.
George Costanza's in that game.
Thank you, you're not caught up. Yeah, Valhalla's another one I want to actually play through.
Yeah, so, like, George Costanza's there. I think his name is, like, Art Vandal. Because, you know, Vandalay Industries. I never finished the game, but it was really good.
Nah, cool Weezing. I said this is the raid I'm currently doing. That was going to be the last one I did tonight.
Alright, let's do it. Art time, let's go. Starting off with a bunch of different alt-Johns. A collection of some of the many Johns that have come about over the years. John, Proton Wan, Bigger John, Proton Glitch, Rosa John, and Joggle. The Proton John cinematic universe is really starting to come together. I like how we say over the years, but really it's been one. Pon Pons existed for about a year and a month or two. Rosa John's only existed since February. I want you to realize this.
Man.
All of this Alt John stuff has basically only happened this year.
I just want to put into perspective how the VOD channel isn't probably going to get to that for like 2 years.
The VOD channel isn't even at the point where we have Bagel.
Exactly.
It's
how
two
wild
houses
is that?
behind. How many years has 2019 lasted? To be fair, it does feel like it's lasted a long time.
It's lasted 2019 years. It's in the title.
Oh my god. Which Buffton do you think Luca will prefer? Or is it neither because of the Uncanny Valley? Speaking of which, do you know anyone's thought on this one I had done? I don't know. What is this one? I'll bite. It's here on the Buru. Jeez. No, I haven't got any feedback on that one. Also, sorry I went story route with Buffton John Laura stream. I knew I should have nutshelled it. Here's a nutshell version in case you didn't get back to read it. It's basically a glitch from a stream that caused a vortex that swallowed your games, electronics, bacon, a weight, and yourself. You are granted muscle/size shift powers that you will learn to control and eventually spread to other members of TRG and friends. Again, if you read this part, if I have any story, Lord, don't. I'll try not to do that again, at least not that long again. Wish the comments had a preview like wikis. None of the above. She actually, no, that's true. She would prefer this one, but she would probably prefer she would prefer Rosa John. Being real, this body, Rosa John at the top. There you go. John and his melons, that are attached to his disembodied head, apparently. It's a tragic tale.
No, there's a throat.
No, you're right. There is one. I love that you know that, John. Yo, I know my wife's type. She very much has a type. And she loves that type immensely. Was it Miriam from River City Girls that we saw? That's extremely her type. Marion from River City Girls, as we learned last stream. That's extremely her type. I promise not to make a habit of this, but because of my boyfriend and John always encouraging art and creativity in general, and Brand specifically urging me to draw more OCs, I've ended up making a new Dullahan OC to complement the 2 others I have, but I want to know if people would like him and maybe take suggestions for his name. Just a small update, Brand suggests a name for him, Aaron Sinrig, which is highly fitting given that it's a very Celtic-based name. Thought I'd keep this up since it's fun to get reactions. So, alright, Dullahan are basically humans that their heads are detached, so hence the detached body. Well, there you go. It's Aaron. And we've got just a looping Wario for whatever WoW-related uses you might need. Look at that breathing. It's breathing very quickly. Reese doesn't exactly hide her taste. Exactly. I hide my taste better, and I wouldn't really say I hide it that much. Man, everything looks so weird, all rose tinted. Do you need them or something? No, I don't. I just like them. Fashion statement, then. I guess they suit you, though. Aw, thanks. Even if you can't see out of them. Just a silly, cute idea I had of Pon Pon trying out Liar's glasses. Hopefully, honestly, the thing that took the longest with this was getting Pon Pon's dress and boobs correct with the pose without them clipping through each other. I have one more idea for these two for the moment. It involves a different outfit for Liar, though she may not be happy about it. That's an adorable outfit. I like it. Thank you so much, C10. Someone in chat said the best ending would be Wario in a bikini. So, here we are. I'm glad it's coins on the bikini, because that's exactly what he would do. Thorns, good call on that, Thorns. Someone brought eco-terrorism or something like that, so I drew a female John Deos. You can tell that this is Femme John because I said so, goddammit. Also, short hair and I always draw Femme John with that type of hair, even if that style itself is different. Consistency is illegal. Also, Tales of Fantasia is very good. Thank you so much. Oh no, melons, Wario, and art, oh my! Oh my god, they actually drew the picture itself on, oh god, layers upon layers. And some bread. I wasn't in range of my tablet to draw since I'm watching the stream in bed, but I felt obligated to submit something because primal artistic urges come at the worst times, aka when I'm half passed out. So I have a finger paint S drawing I made on my phone to celebrate the overabundance of art that happened after Virtual Boy Wario. That was a trip. Also, yes, I love the meta self-referential jokes. This is simply the beginning. If I had more time, I'd probably map out the Johniverse. No, never mind. Actually, there's no way to do that. Or is there? Can't wait for the future, Radman. Thank you. I really like that joke. I like recursion jokes.
You just put a circle saying Johniverse and says it exists.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just a picture of a phone book. Okay, so I wanted to make some nice art for the stream, as well as I had to draw the ending with you and Lucas. I'm assuming it's Luca to make it sweet. At first it was just Luca in the bunny suit, but then my mind was like, put John in a bunny suit. So I did. Yeah, I got nothing. Enjoy. Also, for lore emote, I have an idea. Can Dorgod be reborn as Lore God? It just jumped in the head, but I'd love to draw that. Pitch me a good idea, Chloe. Draw it and we'll see.
For 3,000 years, I have suggested to you just renaming it Irony, and you'll do that?
They're willing to draw it. You didn't draw it.
You never asked. Little did he know I was just gonna repost the same thing and go, done.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I fucking knew. Holy fuck, I actually played a bootleg of this game as a kid and I'm losing my fucking mind. It was no longer related to Wacky Races or even Dick and Muttley. You controlled a weird white bear dog thing with wing ears and I'm freaking out hard. My mind does not compute. And honestly, based on this picture, like, it almost looks like Wonder Dog's outfit. Sort of, or not Wonder Dog.
Underdog.
Thank you, Underdog. Wonder Dog is also a dog in a suit that does have wings on its helmet, but it definitely wouldn't have been that. But that's crazy. I saw someone mentioning that this wasn't a bootleg, or they thought I was playing a bootleg, so that's interesting.
But no, this is the official one.
Is this a Prinny, John? That kicks ass. Guess who? Listen, when you said surprise me, I had a huge art block that only led to this and maybe an idea for Narkakuga Bagel, and unfortunately it's gonna take for me to do a Narkakuga Bagel. And yes, secondly, I did do a Super Crown joke with this person already, but at this point, I think we're past that. I don't even remember the last time I've drawn the crown on any of the Fen jobs. At this point, I think the joke is that they've worn the crown so long it just became permanent. They just exist now. They don't need it. Awesome, dude. Thank you. Thank you for the surprise. And okay. Hey. Sorry we couldn't catch all of your stream today, John, but I wanted to contribute in some way. So here's a quick sketch of Waluigi showing off his great physique, complete with melons and rose. Sorry, not sorry. Thank you, Mel. Thank you, Mel and Todd. My God, he's rocking them melons. Ah, Twist, what do you got done here? Yes! I'm super happy with how Muttley turned out here. It turned out much better than my attempt at Kunio-kun. Hell yeah, look at that dog. That kicks ass, Twist. You do so good with those balloons. Hell yeah.
Hey, it's that dog.
Oh my God, speaking of that dog, they said I could become anything, so I became Vic Viper.
Oh my God.
Muttley, how you gonna walk anywhere? You got put your head bent down, you're basically piercing the ground already. God damn it, you're right, Jet. Fuck. God damn it, I even wrote myself a reminder. Do it tomorrow. Buff coworkers, buff collage students, fasten model, mainly flights, interesting jewels, buff lunch, manly flights 2, lazy muscles, manly office, the smolder. I like how this is just pictures of Jules now, and I'm just sort of here. Here is a scrapbook of manly Jules that he and Adri used to keep track of growth and outfits. Buffed on John works alongside manly Jules for the music for TRCC. Tom Buffs joined in for lunch. To get money, manly Jules has part-time jobs, one of which is at a model, in addition to his full-time muscular career, sorry. Musical career. John just streams as that's all he really wants to do, and it's not like he needs the publicity as anyone already knows who he is. However, they still can't settle on who's better, Buffton John or Manly Jules. You decide, chat. 14 muscle pictures were used in this collage. Even after all these, I still think the first 2 I ever posted were the best John photoshops I've done. I think a lot of people agree with you on that one. Oh well, at least I unexpectedly got to do a screenshot muscle edit. Never changed, John. Can't wait to see the rest of Mario Party 8 and for you to return to your YouTube channel and stream archive. Can do. Thank you, W. I'm not eating that. We don't have a lot of art of Buff Girl John. Well, if you wanted more art of Cat John, you just had to ask. Well, there you go. Draw more. I'm always down, Tigers. Thank you. I'll have this once I color it. Want to make sure it was posted before the stream was over. Perfect. Thanks, Tigers. Yeah, I don't mind. Like, do all the buff stuff you want. Makes Reese happy, so there you go. Let's get these last 2 in here. This is an idea for lore. I heard the idea for Proton lore as an emote, and I whipped this up. I like the idea of it being a scroll of power of incredibly absurd and or obscure lore. Not a bad idea. The only real question is, can we make that legible at the resolution size we need?
I don't think that'll work.
That's the problem. I don't think the scroll is gonna be visible at here. Well, I mean, let's. That's about the size.
Yeah,
it
I
needs
don't
to
like
be.
that.
Yeah.
That's not good. Good idea, but it's not gonna work.
It might just have to be like gold text that says lore.
Just remember, whenever you're making an emote, shrink it down as much as you can and tell me if you recognize everything.
Jumney, I'm giving you this look right now. Because I should have expected this and I somehow didn't. I mean, I don't know, have this female Muttley, John. Thanks, Jumney. Alright, and with that, let's go to Game X. No signal. So that's a thing now. I can almost guarantee, Chrono, if I threw sexy female Muttley into Google, that would give me back more results than you would expect. Also, I am not doing that. Because I think I don't have safe search on at the moment. I don't know. I think my safe search is set to medium. That's why that one character came up the way she did on Saturday stream, which I had to make sure I had. I'm so glad I turned off visibility when I did that search. Tenmar is going to check for us. Tenmar is the bravest little toaster around. What were the sizes for emotes? 28 by 28, 56 by 56, and 112 by 112. All 3 are needed to submit an emote.
Really, the other 2 sizes aren't an issue. It's really just the small one, though.
It's really the small one. You can usually fit all the detail you need in the other 2. It's the 28 by 28 that's always the issue.
If you're not going to be happy with the 28 by 28, no one else is going to be happy with the 28 by 28.
Who has a Capcom present? Of course, it's Maximilian.
I don't know why you
did he even like start saying that sentence?
Capcom presents.
The system memory is not ready to use. Do you want to clear all files in system memory? What?
And he actually got it in 28 by 28. Goddamn.
Oh, right, Acclaimed at this port.
Ew.
May have some regrets. Results on Google is about 2 million, 0 of the actual character. Well, there you go. Create your own combo.
Do you think this port was their acclaim to fame?
Combo is the key.
Get out.
Flying. Energy drain. Flashing lights.
He actually left. Oh, shit.
X-Men, Children of the Atom. Now loading. Now here's the real question. Who the hell are we going to play as? That's a lot of loading. Oh boy. I think we're going to run out of time on the clock based on the loading alone. Option mode. Standard difficulty, time limit, yes. Game speed, free select. Oh, Oh, you know what's gonna be nice? Having a fucking 6-button controller. Oh, baby. Hell yeah. All right, let's see here. We've got Wolverine, we've got Cyclops, we've got Storm, Iceman, Colossus, Psylocke, Silver Samurai, Spiral, Sentinel, and Omega Red. I mean, if we're going with characters that are going to be easy to know, it's going to be Wolverine, it's going to be Cyclops, and maybe Psylocke? It's one of the few games where she's actually playable. If we want to go simplicity... Oh, well, never mind. We ran out of time. The game decided for us.
Except every game that reuses these sprites, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, there's auto guard options. I was gonna say Cyclops would be the easiest option because he's basically just Ken and Ryu.
Yes, he is. He even has the Tatsumaki.
Let's go to the Deep.
I think the difference is, though, that Cyclops has, like, a down Hadoken as well, so he's a little bit more like, I guess, Sagat.
8.
I love how they needed to fill in villains, but they didn't have a good villain. So then they just said, yeah, fuck it, let's just throw in Sentinel. And then they would go on to make one of the most busted characters in fighting game history. Thanks, Capcom.
You get the Mango Sentinel. Yeah, wear your curly mustache.
You know they put that into MVC3.
What is this ability, Psylocke? I know you do a lot of visual stuff, but, what was that exactly? Oh, you know what I wish I knew how to do? Supers. Oh, this is one of her supers because it just used a meter. And I died because my sprite was too wide.
Round 2.
I heard it was really hard to go back to this game. And I may also be regretting this decision now. I'm trying to figure out my moveset. All I did was give him 5 Psylocks to hit.
Omega Red's pretty cool. For anyone who doesn't know him, he's kind of like the Soviet version of Wolverine, except he's got tentacles.
Well, there's one of my moves. I figured that one out.
In Soviet Russia.
Right, this is one of those games that actually tells you the moves every time you lose because it's an arcade game. However, I have the manual, which I'm going to hope has the moves.
Which means you never need to lose, so now if you lose, it's on you.
God damn it. You're right. Let's see. Wolverine, Psylocke, Psyblast, quarter circle forward punch, Psyblade, spin, kick, special moves, 2-step jump, so she has a double jump in midair. Ninjutsu Spirit, quarter circle back, punch or kick. That's what was creating the 4 duplicates of myself. Oh good, it only told me 4 of my moves. Not all of them. I had a second super, I clearly used it.
Just the ones the game thinks you'll use.
If I recall correctly, there's a cheat code that lets you play as Akuma. Apparently this was the very first game he was playable in. This was the first game he was playable in? I know you're right that he is in this game as a hidden character. I just wouldn't have expected this to be his first playable game.
Yeah, no, that's true. Also, a lot of these older games have amazing stages like this. I love them.
Oh boy.
So one of the characters who's really cool in this game, who a lot of people probably wouldn't know because it's one of the more really obscure characters from X-Men, is Spinal or no, Spiral. That's what it was.
Spiral. Yeah.
So you might know Spiral if you played MVC. You might remember her too, as one of the 50 characters. But essentially, Spiral, her thing is that she is from this alternate dimension where there's a dude named Mojo who loves TV. He's just a fat dude living in a chair and just wants people to basically entertain him for life. Spiral is crazy. She can turn into people. Has like 6 arms. But there's a point in the comic I was talking with Otto about this, and he reminded me of this. John, you'll know who that is. So there is a point in the comics where she just gets bored of one of the fights she's in and just rips out someone's spine instead of like fighting them. Pretty crazy character. X-Men has too many members. Spiral is a villain though. It's just like out of nowhere she's like, I'm bored of this. Give me your spine. Done. Leaving.
I still am not sure how I'm doing this super. I think my meter has to be full, and then it's just double quarter circle, or just quarter circle forward, and 2 punches. I'm still not sure that's the right input. It's weird. I'll try to switch over to Scott and see how this goes.
Fucking crazy kung fu wolf killer bitch. Or whatever the fuck.
Oh, thank you for teaching me how to guard, game. I appreciate that. Fucking asshole game. You could even block in the air! I want to know my moves, you stupid game!
How many Dragon Quest games have I played? 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 11.
You know what, let's give my boy Colossus a try. Because there's a guy that also isn't playable in very many games.
Now, anyone who's never been to MagFest is not going to get that.
In what is arguably the most annoying thing about that entire convention.
Hey, it has a wholesome ending to the story. So, there was a dude who would have the arcade cabinet for the arcade game right near the door, and everyone would hear that Colossus roar because it was so loud. So it just became a meme that everyone just starts doing that at MagFest. But the person passed away one year, and I think they donated the machine in his honor and like helped raise awareness with. I think he had some like heart issue. Was that it?
Something like that. Yeah.
No. The guy who had the arcade machine.
You lose. Round 2. Fight.
Still not sure how to do any of these moves. Got that one figured out. That is very not helpful. Colossus, please. For the love of God. Thank you for going to space.
Yay for space.
I might have to just give up and go Shoto.
Man, imagine if the Russians had access to Colossus in the 60s, they might have won the space war.
Hyper X, Super Dive, Core Circle Forward plus 3 punches.
3 punches.
Well, thank
Hey, Dan,
you.
I got one
That's
for you.
actually a move that it doesn't tell me in the manual.
God damn it! I thought the Cold War was over.
Just turns around, huge boner. I gotta go take care of something.
All right, fine.
cold
I'll
inside
cave.
the
Let's go
idiot.
Shoto. Unless for some reason Scott's inputs are different in this game.
They shouldn't be. I don't know why you're not just playing a Sentinel and just destroying everyone with that. But
I mean, that would also be fun. Optic Blast, Gene Splice, 2-step jump, and leg throw. Why are you not telling me supers? Why are you the most useless? Because it's a claim.
it's quarter circle forward, quarter circle forward.
Gene Splice, Optic Blast.
Optic blast, optic blast,
Optic
optic
Sweep.
blast.
Oh, does he not have that weird kick move in this one?
The Tatsumaki thing? Shoot, I don't remember the input for it. I'm pretty sure he should. Because he is Ryu.
He has nothing on quarter circle back. Oh, for fuck's sake, Omega Red. I apparently activated a super at some point because my meter got burned, but...
I think he just hit you immediately, though, so it knocked you out of it. Could say he Omega Red your input, though.
Fuck off.
Welcome to these old AIs in these games. But, I mean, hey, you know what? It's still better than Mortal Kombat 2, which is the worst AI in any video game. For anyone who's never seen the MK2 AI, the second you put the input in, they'll be blocking.
Yeah, I'm still not sure what. Did Omega just steal my energy? Because that's cool.
Oh, I think he can do that.
I did optic sweep, super, and then got grabbed out of it. I think we might actually have to do Wolvie. It might be time for Wolvie. Oh no!
Really
Checking out of grabs takes half your meter? What? That's insane!
Oh, I don't remember that about this
That is
game.
literally insane! Alright. Well, we are in trouble, because that is 3 characters now, and we have made no progress against beating up Omega Red.
Yes.
I think I'm gonna head out. I'm starting to get a bit of a headache.
That's fair.
All right.
Yeah,
Take
I'll
it
talk to
easy.
you guys later. Yep, later, guys.
We're in
So if
trouble.
Wolverine does not work, I'm gonna suggest Sentinel.
We're in trouble. Yeah, if maybe this is not gonna be Game X after all, because getting walked on a lot more than I
Wait,
expected.
what is the backup game X? Which of the other games will it be?
Zardiaz for the SNES. Oh, look at that! The only character they gave all the moves for was Wolverine. Drill Claw,
Not surprised.
Tornado Claw, Berserker Charge, and Healing Factor. He gets
Berserker
Healing Factor in
Barrage.
this one? Wow.
Ooh. Well, hey, if they give you the healing factor, take advantage of it.
Well, it doesn't list all of them because obviously he doesn't have Weapon X listed, but yeah.
Tornado Claw. Which Wolverine is this? Is this metal?
Yeah.
Okay, because I remember in MVC2, there are both. Despite there being 50 characters, they had to put bone and metal, and I think metal was just better. Nice. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to use Wolvie.
Yep.
Give in to your true Canadian side.
It would be the Canadian character I need to use, huh?
Yeah, you know, it really would be.
Wow, there's like no lead up to using a super. It just goes.
I can't
What
wait
the
for
fuck?
it- Oh shit, that took out so much fucking damage, holy shit!
Round 3. Fight. Tornado Claw.
Is this game just scaling?
Seems like it at this point.
No, fuck you. You don't get to use your super anymore. Not allowed.
Nice. Well, I hope he's the worst of the AI, but I know better than that.
Yeah, it's no way it's gonna be that simple.
You're gonna have such a fun time fighting Sentinel.
All right, Colossus. Let's see how this goes. We did it. We made it to stage 2. Wow.
Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, this reminds me of an old
Oh man,
video.
Fancy Gift, my favorite.
There's an old video that Eager Raptor did. I think it was Ninja Gaiden. Awesome.
Yep.
Where he's like, "Oh, you think that's hard? I'm just a tutorial level. That's the next level over there."
Sup? Okay, so maybe we're not playing this game.
You want to change now? Now's a good time to change.
I think one thing I should have done is I should have set 3 buttons to be like my shoulder buttons, because doing inputs for supers is a bit weird with this setup.
Let me tell you something. If you quit out, you have to do the first fight again.
I know I do, and I'm not happy about that. But let's be real. We're not making any progress otherwise. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can change my controls, and if I can't do that, I think we might be biting the bullet on this one. Wow, I did not expect... I knew this was gonna be difficult, but... Holy shit.
This is a brutal game.
Going to the backup. I heard some people say it's hard to go back to this game. I didn't think they meant like this. Right, so difficulty
yeah,
four.
no, that's what they meant.
There are a lot more difficulties past where we are, by the way. We're at normal.
Put it on easy, no one will judge you.
Yes, they will. What are you fucking talking about?
You know it's still gonna be bullshit anyway, even if you put it on easy.
Do we stick with Wolvie?
Yeah, I'm gonna say so.
And we're gonna fight Sentinel.
Well, better to get it over with.
We had to fight him
now.
at some point.
Better to fight him as the first fight. As a kid, I was like, man, who'd ever want to play as Sentinel? He's got such a big hitbox. What a terrible character. Boy, was I wrong.
Round one. Fight. Tornado Claw.
3 hits, and I lost that much health.
Sentinel. Yeah, that's him. Sentinel feels like it could have been like a sub-boss in this game, like right before you fight Magneto, who I think is the actual boss of this game. It's been a while.
I'd imagine it's that or Apocalypse. There's really only the two.
You win. Round two. Fight. Barrage.
Rocket punch.
Rocket punch.
Rocket punch. Rocket punch.
Well, good news. We got
You
past
won.
Sentinel.
But Omega Red's gonna be a lot harder now.
I know, that's what scares me. I kind of hope he's the next one we fight.
He's not.
Nope, it's Iceman.
So there's a weird quirk with Iceman that I remember that was in MVC2, and I hope it's not in this game. I noticed, because I played a lot of that game as a kid, he didn't take chip damage in that game for some reason. He was the only character like that. I hope it's not like that.
That was on purpose. I think that's actually like a character thing they did for him.
He looks really cool. Like, I actually really like a lot of the work they did with him. He seems like a fucking pushover at this point, though. At least with how much damage you've done to him. Compared to, like, how many hits you've landed.
Whew, thank God.
Nice.
Round two. Fight. Real claw.
Crap, crap, crap. And I'm stunned. Oh no.
Oh no.
You lose.
I like that he just has an anti-air that's literally just nowhere near him. He just gets it.
great.
He just gets it.
It's the I win button. If I press that, I win. As long as you're in the air.
Okay, okay. No, no stun. No stun. No.
Ooh, I got an idea
I know
for
Arctic
you.
Blast. You don't get to use that.
I got a really dumb strat for you. What if you try and just grab them so they waste their meter? How's that
Oh,
sound?
thank God.
You win.
Good plan?
Not necessarily, no. What is that lose picture of his?
Project
What?
Hazoid, I was just talking about that.
Oh.
Well, better to do it now than in the second half.
True. Let's get it over with. Here's the rest of the stream.
Round one. Fight. Tornado Claw. Tornado Claw. Tornado Claw.
Infinite Rage Tentacles. Yeah.
Claw. Real
fuck you, you piece of shit.
Nice. And you got a perfect.
No, I don't think it was. It didn't say it.
Oh, I guess you got, like, chip damage.
Because I teched out of the grab.
Well, that's a stupid reason not to get it, but sure.